Good day. Pastor Weaver coming to you with the word for the week, and so happy that you tuned in and just grateful for your presence each week. Doing these word for the week makes my day, makes my week, as it not only challenges you and feeds into you, but it feeds into me also. So thank you for being a part of this. The word for this week is the word generous. When I think about the word generous, I think about a number of people that have been generous to me in my life, a number of people that have been generous to others and have demonstrated generosity. I think about one of our late members who have went home to be in glory, Sister Yvonne Collins. She was such a generous and caring and loving person. And so, generosity just reflects and it just exudes certain people because it's just their gift. It's a spiritual gift, the gift of giving. So I want to pull a verse today, and I want to pull it from 1 Timothy chapter 6 in verse number 18. And it simply says right there, it says, tell them to use their money to do good. They should be rich in good works and keep generous to those in need, always being ready to share with others. As we in Southern California have experienced possibly one of the most devastating times in history, if not the most devastating time in history here in California, as over 10,000, I believe, structures have been destroyed and just people have been displaced and families disrupted, and people's whole life has just been turned upside down. It's in times like these that we think about this word generous and how Paul tells his son Timothy in the ministry about the fact of being generous. He says, tell them to use their money to do good, because we can do good in a time like this. It says they should be rich in good works and generous to those in need. So often we find people that are so focused on themselves and pouring into themselves, and even at a time and an opportunity like this that we have to give, some other people will be more concerned about themselves than about others. But I'm saying we, the blood-bought, we, the people of God, we who are God's chosen children, need to think about the good works that we can do and how we could be generous to those who are in need at this very moment. I want to challenge you. On this week, not only as we think about those in this who've been impacted by these fires, but I want you to think about people in need, period. Are you generous? Are you thinking about others that are less fortunate? I mean, we as a church, we are involved in places all around the world. But the fact is, right now, we need to be involved right here at home. And so I want to encourage you, and I just want to ask God to touch your hearts and to motivate you to be moved to start being generous, start giving, start sharing. It's a great opportunity and a great time to do that. So think about it, pray about it, and ask God to give you the motivation to be generous. The word for this week is the word generous. So I'm challenging you, be generous. God bless you. Hope to see you back on next week.